just joined us, you're still watching Breakfast Central right here on News Central. And now we're dealing with our top stories. The Non-Governmental Gender Organizations Coordinating Council, NGOCC, is disappointed with the conduct of the Minister of Local Government and Rural Development, Garry Nkombo, and the manner he humiliated and mistreated a Kachasu brewer, a woman and her children. NGOCC board chairperson Mary Mulenga said, while the organization does not condone lawlessness and the brewing of the illicit Kachasu, and the behavior of the minister to force the poor woman and her children to drink the brew is a total abuse. Now, Kachasu is also known as lutuku. It is an illegal traditional distilled beverage from and consumed mainly in rural parts and poor urban suburbs. It is normally brewed from maize, dough, finger, and various fruits like banana peels, and also others can be used.
Well, let's also tell you that the local government and rural development minister, Garry Nkombo, has apologized, by the way, to the women and children who he forced to take the locally brewed illicit alcoholic drink. Now, he, however, says no compensation will be made, as compensating her will mean supporting the idea of brewing Kachasu. So it's much more like saying, I'm sorry for what I did, but you know what? I'm not sorry at the same time. Anyway, joining us is Mwiya Mukumbuta, a Zambian journalist, of course our fellow colleague, if you put it that way, who tells us more on this story. Mwiya, thank you so much for being here this morning. Now, we're starting breakfast on a different kind of note this morning. What could be the reasons why the minister forced the woman and her children to take Kachasu homemade alcohol?
Well, the real motive behind the minister trying to force the woman to take the Kachasu beer and also to administer it to her children, the real motives, they are so unclear, but a signal which the Honorable Minister was trying to put across is that the country is not condoning such an illegality to continue taking place, but the act itself, in as much as selling of Kachasu and brewing of that the very same alcohol beverage is illegal in Zambia under Section 34, subsection 1 of Liquor Licensing Act number 20 of 2011. It is illegal for any person to manufacture and produce any alcoholic beverage without permission. So now, in as much the minister was trying to ensure that this act of illegality is kept, there were some emotions being used there. The Law Association of Zambia, in one of its statements, it clearly condemned the minister that it is not the duty of the minister to enforce the law, but if law enforcers such as the Zambia Police Service and the local authority police. So the minister was clearly offside in trying to enforce the very same law.
Mwiya, so you say that the government has termed this Kachasu drink as illegal. What danger does this drink cause on the human body?
Okay, so we have seen that this very same local brewed Kachasu has claimed so many lives because of its non-regulatory kind of nature. It has been found that it contains high alcohol percentage. So this alcohol percentage, sometimes people become so addicted such that they become victims of alcohol addict, and as a result, most of them become they get to suffer some of health challenges such as lung diseases, and in extreme cases, they die. So these are some of the harmful ways in which the Kachasu local brewed alcohol drink brings to human body. But there's some argument that why can't the country start regulating this drink, because we have seen other countries producing gins, spirits, and it is an eye-opener. Some section of society are saying that they need to do more research so that a bit of regulation is done to this thriving business, because in Zambia, for the past decades, people have been surviving on this kind of business, taking their children to school. As you said in your earlier statement, that it is brewed in rural areas and poor suburbans.
I can see that. But let's quickly ask, will the minister be sanctioned, if at all, for his uncontrolled anger and, of course, what many have dubbed bad conduct on national TV?
Well, on moral ground, others have argued that the Minister of Local Government and Urban Development must resign on moral grounds. And morally speaking, as others have been saying, he should resign. But on the government's part, we have not heard anything from the president's office with regards to what punitive action will be taken against him with regards to the humiliating and degrading manner the family was subjected to. Like the Human Rights Commission in Zambia clearly put it that it was outside his jurisdiction to enforce such a law, and embarrassing such a family in a way he did, it was regrettable. So we are yet to get any communication from the highest office on what measures, if it means him being reprimanded, we are yet to see, but we saw him apologizing to the family and reconciling thus far. So as it stands, it's really a tricky situation.
Well, of course, it takes one man to talk tough, and it takes the same man to also stoop low and apologize, and we've seen that with the Honorable Minister. Thank you so much for talking to us and bringing us up to speed to one story that's trending over there in Zambia. Thank you, Muya Mukumbuta.
A pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.